Hello, it's me, Alani, creator behind This Is Life Alani. And this week I challenged myself to make as many crocheted items in 7 days. Let's just say I think I overdid it. So let me just show you what I did. Well, here is my full haul of all the crocheted items I was able to make in 7 days. To start off, I started on August 17th, and for the next 7 days, I crocheted a variety of different types of items, and I didn't use any tutorials. I pretty much went off the top of my head and just went with it. I actually made these for my last week's video, a crocheted potted sunflower and a crocheted rose, and this is what inspired to create as many crocheted items in 1 week. Putting those to the side, the first one that I was able to create was this little orchid potted plant featured in last week's video. It did inspire this little duo, and I use a different type of technique to make the leaves and the vine, but it's like a little potted standing plant. And then going in was this standing rose. I wanted to kind of incorporate other techniques in making crocheted potted plants. I wanted them to stand without having to put any wiring in them. So within 3 days, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, I was able to make 3 individual potted flowers. Wednesday, I made this little mug rug, a rug that looks like it's from The Shining, and that really inspired another idea, which was this little crocheted fruit basket. Okay, so a little backstory behind the little fruit basket I made. I was hanging out at my mom's house on Thursday and I saw a little basket that was like, just laying around, and it got me thinking it would be so cute to create 1 crocheted basket and 2 little fruits to put inside. That's the story behind the fruit basket. So on Thursday, I created this little crocheted basket and it got me going to create a crocheted banana, a crocheted lemon, 2 different strawberries, a crocheted tomato, blueberry, and then on Friday, I was able to complete the basket with a crocheted grape. And this totals up of 3 potted plants, a fruit basket with fruit inside, and a mug rug, which honestly, I find it to be a pretty big achievement, especially with just kind of going off on a whim. Now you must be thinking, what about Saturday and Sunday? Well, your girl definitely got tired. The only thing I was actually able to execute was this little attempt of making a jellyfish on Saturday. Alrighty, well, I feel like that this week's challenge for myself, I was able to accomplish. The momentum behind creating all of these little crocheted cuties was I want to be able to have a better inventory on stock for my upcoming market. And with the current economic climate that we're currently in, it is really hard to have an influx of stock on items that may not be as sustainable. Being able to hand make items just to scratch that creative itch and solidify that I'm creating for a purpose has been very beneficial for me in this next journey that I've been in. Thank you so much for watching. I am finding that this has been very therapeutic this week to be able to create whatever came to my mind. So hopefully I see folks in the next one. Bye. Okay, well, that's what happens whenever you post something on the internet. I might have just sold the fruit baskets. We shall see. It's a pending sale, so by the time I upload this video, I may have it still on the website. We shall see. But that was very unexpected. Sweet.